Hello all, I am P.W. Ingre working as an assistant professor in Mechanical Engineering Department at Sanjeevani College of Engineering, Kopargaon. So on today we have to solve some more problems on impulse steam turbine. Okay. So in last video lecture we have solved one problem. Okay. Now today we will solve some more problems. The velocity of steam exiting the nozzle of an impulse stage of turbine is 400 meter per second. Okay, so that is C1. Because after nozzle, the steam enters in the steam turbine. The blade operate close to the maximum blading efficiency. The nozzle angle is 20 degree. So we have already discussed the maximum blade efficiency condition. It is S equal to cos alpha by 2. Okay. Then next, considering equiangular blades and neglecting blade friction, calculate for the steam flow 0.6 kg per second diagram power and diagram efficiency. So C1 equal to 400 meter per second, alpha equal to 20 degree, theta equal to phi because they are equiangular. Mass flow rate is 0.6 kg per second. Now we know that for maximum blade efficiency, blade velocity ratio, that is S. Okay, so S equal to CVL by C1. So CVL by C1 is nothing but cos alpha by 2. Okay, therefore CVL upon C1, so C1 is 400, alpha angle is given cos 20 degree by 2, so you are getting CVL as 187.9. Okay, now by using simple trigonometry, you can write CW1 equal to C1 cos alpha. You can use this velocity triangle. Okay, this is what velocity triangle. So CW1 equal to C1 cos alpha, you are getting 375.9. CF1 equal to C1 sin alpha, because C1 has two components, CW1 and CF1. CW1 is a horizontal component and CF1 is perpendicular component. So you are getting the value of CF1. Then tan theta equal to CF1 upon CW1 minus CBL. Then theta angle you are getting. Then CR1 sin theta equal to CF1. So you are getting CR1. Okay, I have written the trigonometric formula over here. Now since plates are equiangular, so theta equal to phi equal to 36 degree. So you are getting CW2. Then CW equal to CW1 plus CW2. So diagram power equal to MS in bracket CW1 plus CW2 into CBL into 10 to the power minus 3 to convert it into kilowatt. You are getting 42.4 kilowatt and blade efficiency equal to 88.4%. So what is important over here? Maximum blading efficiency. Okay. So this is maximum blade efficiency condition. This we already discussed. Okay. Now next, the following data is related to single stage impulse turbine. Steam velocity is 600 meter per second. Blade speed is 250 meter per second. Nozzle angle is 20 degree. Blade outlet angle is 25 degree. Neglecting the effect of friction, calculate work developed by the turbine for the steam flow rate of 20 kg per second. Also calculate axial thrust on the bearing. So we'll solve step by step. Okay, this is what the velocity triangle. Okay, so here this is theta angle, phi angle, alpha angle, beta angle. Okay, so triangle LMS is drawn with above data. Then the phi equal to 25 degree, angle LMN, phi equal to 25. LMN, where is LMN? M. Okay, phi equal to 25 degree and NM equal to MS. NM equal to MS. Okay, CR1 equal to CR2. So draw the, because effect of friction is neglected. Join Ln by vector C2. ln by vector c2. Sorry, we have shifted to last PPT. Yes, we are discussing what numerical solve. Yes, we are discussing problem number 4. Okay, so first of all you draw this inlet velocity angle c1, alpha angle is given. Okay, then CBL is also given. Okay, first of all draw the CBL and alpha angle is given, so draw this, then join this MS, then drop the perpendicular from S on line MP. Okay, you will get inlet velocity triangle. Now CR2 equal to CR1, so draw this, correct. Then phi angle is also given. Okay, so at an angle 25 you draw this MN equal to MS. Okay, so join ln by vector C2 which represent represent the velocity of steam at outlet. This completes both inlet and outlet velocity triangle. So we are getting what inlet and outlet velocity triangle. Then calculate work developed, then axial thrust. Okay, so this is what how to calculate velocities. So you can solve the problem by your graphical method or analytical method. A single row impulse turbine develops power P equal to 132.4 kilowatt at a speed of 175 meter per second using 2 kg of steam per second. So mass flow rate is 2 kg per mass flow rate is 2 kg per second. Power is given directly. Okay. The steam leaves the nozzle at 400 meter per second. So C1 is given. Velocity coefficient of blade 0.9, that is K. And steam leaves the turbine axially. This is very important. That is CW2 is 0. Okay. So what is given here? Yes, power developed P equal to MS in bracket CW1 plus CW2 into CBL upon 1000. This is given directly. Okay. So here power developed is how much? 132.4 in bracket 2 CW1 plus CW2 into 175 upon 1000. So CW1 plus CW2 is 378 meter per second. This is very important. Okay. So now CW2 is 0 because discharge is axial. So therefore construct velocity diagram as shown. K equal to 0.9, beta is 90 and CW1 plus CW2 equal to 378. So you draw the velocity triangle, you will get very simple. First of all C1 alpha angle. Okay, then this is what, drop the perpendicular. So by constructing the velocity triangle, you will get nozzle angle alpha equal to 21 degree, blade inlet angle theta equal to 36 degree, and blade outlet angle phi equal to 32 degree. Okay. Now, so this is also a problem based on axial exit. A simple impulse turbine has a mean blade speed of CBL. Okay, CBL is 200 meter per second. Nozzles are inclined at 20 degrees alpha angle to the plane of rotation of blade. Alpha angle is 20. The steam velocity for the nozzle is 600 meter per second C1. Turbine is 3500 kg per hour. Okay, you convert it into kg per second. Absolute velocity at exit along the axis of turbine. So that's why CW2 is 0. Determine inlet and exit angle of blade, power output, diagram efficiency, and axial thrust. So very simple. CF1 is C1 sin 20. So we are using trigonometry. Okay. Then tan theta. So you are getting theta angle. So theta equal to phi. Okay. Very simple formula. Power output of turbine, because CW2 is 0. Axial thrust is what? CF1 minus CF2. What is CF1? It is C1 sin 20. So then what is CF2? CF2 upon CBL is tan 29.4. So axial thrust also you can calculate. Now next is steam with absolute velocity of 300 meter per second is supplied through a nozzle to the single stage impulse turbine. The nozzle is 25 degree. The mean diameter of blade rotor is 1 meter. It has a speed of 2000 rpm. Calculate suitable blade angles for zero axial thrust. Okay, CW2 is 0. Sorry, zero axial thrust. So FA equal to 0 and steam flow rate is 10 kg per second. So this is a normal velocity angle. So with the above data, you have to draw what? You have to do it by practice. Okay, this problem is also solved by using what? Graphical construction. Okay. So this completes the problems on impulse steam turbine. Thank you.